But they've been around. They've been a big part of the program. They've played a lot of games, and I know they want to get back to Bowling Green, but they're going to have to come to play.
That's right.
To come to play.
You can throw the records out the window.
Right.
It means nothing.
It's new season starts right.
Second season.
Yep.
Second season, and they call it one game sudden death.
Right.
You win, you move on, you lose, you go home.
Yep.
And to lead it off for Glasgow here at the top of the first is Natea Lightfoot.
Need to Shea get on them right now, get them top, kind of set a tone too.
Lightfoot batting 140 on the year. She's only an 8th grader.
A lot of 8th graders.
Yeah,
young.
Very young Glasgow team. Man, that pitch is coming in there for a strike from Bogue.
Start out right there.
Yeah, Bogue's ERA is 2.82. She's well, I'm not going to put any more stats in there because I don't know if it's even right or not. She's struck out 114 batters. That sound about right?
That would probably be about
You think that'd be close?
Yeah, that'd be about right.
So, pretty good ERA at 2.82, and it's an 0-2 count to Lightfoot. Lightfoot with 7 hits on the season for the Lady-Scotties. One of those a double. There's the 0-2 pitch coming from Bogue. Swung her.
There you
Out.
go. It was a good pitch.
Yep.
She kind of didn't had her control there. Did exactly what she wanted to do.
Next up is Shallon Fields. Shallon Fields is batting .323 on the year with 20 hits on the season, 2 doubles. Glasgow as a team has hit 2 home runs this year. And here's Bogue with the pitch. Swing and a miss by Fields.
She's throwing it. She's got a little pop to it.
She does.
I always told you, Monday nights, always hated Monday nights. But it looks like she might be locked in.
And that one misses just outside, so that even the count at 1-1.
Oh, last week she had a good week because when you can just hold Allen County to 4 hits, you're doing something. So maybe she's finding her groove at the right time.
Yeah, this is time to peak. Counts 1-2 to Fields. Yep, region tournament starts Memorial Day, and I think the draw is Thursday at 4 o'clock. But now, if everybody doesn't have their district tournaments in,
have to move it back.
Yep.
I believe they'll get them.
I think Wednesday looks pretty good. Wednesday and Thursday both.
Yeah, they'll be.
And a nice hit gets by Josie Moore into right field. That'll be a base hit for Shallon Fields.
Kind of stuck her back out there. She had 2 strikes, did a good job. Stuck her bat out there and just poked it through the hole.
Yeah. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Micah Mullenkamp, for the Lady-Scotties. Mullenkamp, one of the, I think, 2 seniors on this Glasgow team. Lots of 8th graders we talked about. Sydney Kuykendall and Micah Mullenkamp are the 2 seniors for the Lady-Scotties this year. And here's Bogue's pitch. And just outside.
I'm not for sure who our umpires are tonight.
I think one of them is Adam Ryder.
Okay, I saw Meacham, I thought.
Okay, but Greg Meacham. And I'm not sure who the other gentleman is.
You can't ever tell with all that equipment.
Yeah, Adam Ryder's out at second base.
Okay.
He's a basketball official.
Yes.
You've seen him several times.
Yes.
Counts 1-1.
Got a good crew. I know 2 of the 3. I'm not for sure.
Yeah.
Who's behind
Greg Meacham does a good job.
He was about 3 years ago, probably official of the year in the 4th region.
Here's the pitch from Bogue. Right to third.
This could be a double play.
Can we make it in time? No.
Bobbled a little bit.
About a half a step late. So there's 2 down for the Lady-Scotties, and that will bring up Paige DeHaas.
Now batting, the designated player.
The DP for the Lady-Scotties, 8th grader. Paige DeHaas batting 197. 4 RBIs on the season, 12 hits for the 8th grader. Now, Russellville and I think Glasgow may be the 2 youngest teams in the 4th region that we've seen.
Yeah, I remember.
We saw Russellville,
6 or 7 schoolers. But if they stick with it, that's
just only going to make them better when you play in varsity games like this.
These small schools, these single A, 2A schools, if they can.
Yep, here's Bogue's pitch. And that one's going to be up.
Bradley's getting ready to throw it to first. Probably on this pitch right here. If it's a ball or something, she's getting ready to. Yeah. She's getting off a little bit far down there at first.
And that one's going to be fouled off to the left.
Jay, the sun is coming down.
It is. It is. Micah Mellencamp's at first. I was going to see. She has stolen. She is 6 for 8 on. No, that's not right. 3 for 3 on stolen bases. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Page to Haas. And swings. Strikeout. And that won the inning for the Lady-Scotties. They get 1 hit. And Trojanettes up to bat next. This is the 15th District Softball Tournament from Glasgow, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
District Softball Tournament. Trojanettes coming up to bat. Katie Elmore, Gracie Myatt, Nora Shirley, the top 3. Glasgow and Warren East playing baseball over at Sam Royce Field. We'll get an update score in a little bit as they have just started their game.
Our umpires are tonight from the Director of Officials, Bill Mullins behind the plate, Greg Meacham, and Adam River.
All right. Ryder.
Ryder, yeah.
Adam Ryder.
Adam Ryder, yeah.
Greg Meacham. And the other gentleman is who?
Bill Mullins.
Bill Mullins. I'm not sure I've met that.
No, he might be coming
That guy?
from Russell Springs that way
Okay.
or something. I don't.
All right.
If I saw his face, I might know him. But
Kerrigan Hagan in the circle today for the Lady-Scotties, an 8th grader.
this kid right here is going to be very good.
Yeah.
And we have not seen her.
That's low and inside of the first pitch to Katie Elmore. I was looking at her stats. Her ERA is 5.08. She has thrown over 1,600 pitches. She's 5-8 on the year. Struck out 78 hitters and walked 67. Gave up 80 runs, 60 of those earned off 89 hits and 82.2 innings. This is her 14th start in 19 games.
Yeah, I thought she was their ace.
Yep. Because we saw Ava Maxey here the last regular season game that was played.
She is having trouble because she has thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. Yeah, but she'll get it worked out. But
yeah, it's 3-0 to Katie Elmore. Katie Elmore batting .461. And that will walk Elmore. Bring up now Gracie Myatt.
Now batting the center fielder, number 17, Gracie Myatt.
Gracie Myatt batting .425. The Trojanettes bat just under .400 as a team.
They've cooled off a little bit.
Just a little bit. 17 RBIs for Myatt on the year, 31 hits total. Trojanettes have hit 21 home runs this year. There goes Elmore to second, and she slides in. Ball gets away, and this could be trouble, but she got away. Another wild throw, and Elmore's going to score.
Well, that was crazy.
My goodness alive. 2 wild throws there, and all of a sudden the Trojanettes are on the board here. Walk.
Yeah, that was a couple errors there.
I'm not sure. I don't have the stats on.
One was a bad break.
Yeah.
Scotties, and the other one you just throw it to the second
Yeah.
baseman, just run it in and be done with it.
So a talk with the Lady-Scotties in the circle from Coach Katie Arbeck.
Young and nervous.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you get.
But if they stay with it, you know, these 7th and 8th graders, they stay with it, it's only going to make them better down the road.
Have a little talk. I thought she might with the umpire because our coach might have been in the way.
I didn't see that.
He was out of the box down there, so I do not know. I know that's what she's talking to him about. But I believe he's going to say it doesn't matter. Well, I might change my mind.
Now, Adam Ryder's going to come over to the third base, and
I know exactly what
see. Meacham's over at first, right? That's Meacham over there.
Yeah, I know. I see what she saw, and I know he might have just been trying to get out of the way, and that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
That's a good job, though. They got together, figured it out. The least I think they would have done is just put her back on third.
Here's Hagen's pitch. And Myatt swings and misses.
She wanted to hit that down there to the house.
Yeah. Over there to the subdivision on Sandwood.
She took a cut at that one.
Yeah. Counts 0-2. Here's Hagen. Way high. It's 1-2. I guess there's been a few softballs go over the hill there in the people's backyards.
Yeah, there has.
1-2. It's low in the dirt.
They have a really nice complex here.
They sure do.
They did it right if they would just turn the field so we didn't have to look right in the sun.
Right directly in the sun. Usually it's the other way around. The outfield's looking in the sun, and the batters are.
We always fussed at Barren County because the first baseman had to look right in the sun. I guess you can't make everybody happy.
This pitch is fouled down the third base line. Count stays 2-2 to Gracie Myatt.
She's battling.
Barren County already on the board. It's 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Kerrigan Hagen's pitch popped up high, and that's going to be caught. On the around the third baseline area. That was Shallon Fields with the catch, and the Trojanettes with one down, and it brings up Nora Shirley.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Nora Shirley.
Shirley leading in the batting average for the Trojanettes at .468.
This kid right here is the one they need for the postseason to have a big postseason run. This is Nora's the kid, and she can do it. She's just got to have a little confidence, but she can smoke it. And
she's hit 8 home runs this year for the Trojanettes.
She is. She can get hot. She can carry him a long way.
Yeah, that pitch inside corner there.
Yep.
1 ball, 1 strike to Nora Shirley, junior, third baseman. 37 hits on the year, 38 RBIs, 8 home runs. Here's the pitch, and it's low and inside. 2 balls and a strike.
If you notice, she's stepping way out towards first, the pitcher. So that means she throws, that's how you throw a screwball. That's an indication. So they'll come inside with that screwball, try to get it in on your hands, spin it into you instead of spinning away like a curve. So that's what she's trying to throw a screwball in on her.
3 balls and a strike to Shirley. Here's the pitch. She swung on that one.
Yeah, that was over her head. She saw one outside. She thought she would try.
Yeah. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out on the Trojanettes.
You know, and these girls, too, they're young. Some of our girls are young.
That one out to left field.
It's not going to be.
And it will be caught by the left fielder, Haley Stamper. So the Trojanettes now with 2 outs. And coming up to bat now for Barren County will be Briley Adala, the catcher.
Now batting the catcher, number 24, Briley Adala.
What is she hitting?
Adala is hitting on the season, 467.
Well, Jay, she is 7 for her last 7, I think. I don't think she made an out last week. So let's see.
I believe you're right. Yeah.
I texted her the other night. I was like, you need to keep on making them cake pops. And, and whatever you're seeing, keep on doing what you're doing because she is seeing it.
Yeah. That pitch is high.
She carried them against Allen County. She went 4 for 4 and
yeah.
had about every RBI in that game.
She's got 22 RBIs, 6 home runs on the season for Adala. And this, I don't know if that hit. Well, fouled it off right there to the left of the plate. It was caught by the catcher, Gracie Walker.
I jinxed her.
That'll end the inning for the Trojanettes. It is 1-0 Barren County. We go to the top of the second in 1 minute. This is the 15th District Softball Tournament from Glasgow, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that just make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Well, Jay Turner with Coach Stacy Sutherland. It's the Trojanettes leading 1-0 here over the Glasgow Lady-Scotties over at Sam Royce Field. The Glasgow Scotties are leading Warren East by a score of 2-0 after 1 inning of play. And I think some of the other games may not start until 6, but you said they're not playing down in Bowling Green right now.
I can't find the score or anything going on down in Bowling Green. They were supposed to start at 5:30.
Yes, because they're doubleheaders. Yeah, that's right.
And I know South Warren was supposed to play.
They had
Warren Central.
Right, that's true. Yep.
I do not know where they were playing that.
I don't either. Well, let's see. I can tell you. It's at Greenwood.
Well, I know that field.
Greenwood and Warren Central, South Warren and Bowling Green.
Let me text it.
I kind of wonder if Warren Central forfeited. Is there a possibility?
Okay.
Possibility Warren Central forfeited the rest of their season like they did with basketball.
Let me text the coach at Greenwood down there and see what's going on.
Jacali Green's the batter for the Glasgow Lady-Scotties, and she faces a 2-0 count here from Bogue. Jacali Green, the shortstop for the Lady-Scotties of Glasgow. Here's Bogue's pitch, and that one is going to be just outside. It's 3-0. Look at the Green stats. She's only a sophomore, batting .345 for the year, 19 hits, 10 RBIs, 6 doubles. She's hit both of the home runs for Glasgow this season. Bogue with a 3-0. And there's a strike to Green. Yeah, Greenwood and Warren Central the first game. And then Bowling Green and South Warren in the second game. That's not supposed to start about 7:30. Popped up, and it is playable. Easy catch made by Nora Shirley. She came toward the pitching circle for the first out of the inning for Glasgow.
Good pitch by Shea.
The center fielder, number 14.
She's always a tough out for the Trojanettes, and that was a good pitch.
Sydney Kuykendall next, the center fielder for the Lady-Scotties, batting 6th in the order. Kuykendall, one of the 2 seniors for Glasgow. Mullenkamp is the other. Kuykendall batting 170 on the year for Glasgow with 9 hits on the season. And the pitch from Bogue got the outside corner. Sun beaming down here at Glasgow High. And they're going to say that pitch is high. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Allen County, Scottsville, and Warren East in the second game tonight here. I see the Lady Patriots sitting down below us. And that pitch is fouled back into the net by Kuykendall. I think some of the Warren East players have also arrived.
Yeah, they're showing up. They want to. We always try to get early just to scout a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We played each other, though, 2 times, and you know what everybody's mainly doing, but it's the fun time of year.
Yep.
This is the fun time of year.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I know last year down at Bowling Green at Western, that game against South Warren for the region final, the girls, they were just like, we want to get back because they said that was the funnest game they'd ever played.
Yeah, that was a good one. Definitely was. Had some chances too.
Yeah.
And that pitch is fouled right back in the net too.
Hanging in there.
Yep. Yeah, that was a fun game to do. Just came up a little short.
Yes.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out on the Lady-Scotties. Bo with a pitch to Kuykendall. A little high and away, 3-2.
Shay needs to get back and find her groove. She was started out good earlier. Now she's throwing a lot of pitches.
Kuykendall with a windup. And it's going to be grounded
tough.
right to Elmore and a throw
Right.
to first. Oh,
Right.
just in time as Smith really had to stretch out to get that throw from Katie Elmore. And
He got
there's
rid
2
of that
down.
quick because
Yeah.
it was in the hole, and I was like, ah.
The right fielder, number
It was going to be close.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think she was going to get rid of it in time. She did. She made a good play.
And now Kenley Stevens for the Lady-Scotties, right fielder. Stevens, another 8th grader on this Glasgow team, batting .185. 10 hits on the year, 6 RBIs, 2 doubles. First pitch is a strike. Yeah, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8th graders, 1, 2, 3, 4 7th graders on this Glasgow team. Pitch misses outside. It's now 1-1. Fires it in. That looked good all the way.
They were, I think, I'm not for sure, but they had 3 seniors that quit playing and started playing other sports, and the injuries that would have been on this team. And I know one of them was a pitcher, and it was kind of their core, you know, and they just went, they kind of quit for other reasons.
And it's down the first base line. A little underhand throw over to Moore from Smith, and that will do it for the Lady-Scotties. We played 1.5 here at Glasgow High, and it is Barren County 1, Glasgow nothing. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Trojanettes softball from Glasgow and the district tournament brought to you by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
It's going to be Shea Bogue, followed by Lizzie Smith and Abby Elmore. Barren County has won 21 in a row over the Lady-Scotties, and 12 of the last 13 have been shutouts. Will they hold Glasgow to a shutout today? Right now it's just 1-0.
Leading off the bottom of the
And Shea Bogue for the Trojanettes,
19, Shea Bogue.
batting .387, sophomore. Bogue with 24 hits on the year, 15 RBIs. Kerrigan Hagan in the circle with a pitch. Gets off of the catcher, who's Gracie Walker. Barren County comes to the game here 19-5. Glasgow 5-18. 1-0 pitch from Hagan. Fouled back. That baseball game yesterday, Barren County and Allen County Scottsville, lasted an hour and 15 minutes. That was a quick one.
An hour 15?
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
Yes.
That's faster than most of them.
Yeah. It's the fastest one that Scott and I were doing the game yesterday. It's fastest one we've done this year for sure.
Did they just
maybe
not
ever?
Either team not hit it or?
Well, it was 5-1, and I mean it was. You know,
they scored all in one inning or something?
Barren scored 4 runs in the first inning.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
That's what started it right there.
Quick. Did they do in high school the pitch clock or anything like that? It's kind of hard to do, but
no,
I didn't know if they did that. You know, they did that in the majors in college to speed everything up. So I didn't know.
No. There's a strike delivered by Hagan, and they got a full count here at 3 balls, 2 strikes.
She is working the inside. They've seen something, but then you just notice she backed off a plate now. So.
Mm-hmm. And that one fouled back.
That's what you got to do. You got to make an adjustment, and then. She's way off the plate.
Mm-hmm. But almost out of the box.
They're still coming in
out to left field. It'll be a base hit for Shea Bogue, and she'll hold up there.
That's what you do, though. You make an adjustment, and then they'll have to do something different next. See what Lizzie does if she makes the adjustment. We'll have, I guess, Audrey Jones will come in and run for Shea.
Yes, Audrey Jones, courtesy runner. Lizzie Smith on the season.
Number 5, Audrey Jones.
Coming into the game today, batting .403. Trojanettes have 5 batters that bat .400 or better. Pitch from Hagan. There goes Jones towards second, and she made it. She has stolen several bases this year. I don't think the stat sheet's not right, but I know she has in the games we've done.
She's going to be a vital part next year. She's waited her turn, and next year she'll get her chance, and she will shine.
And that one's going to go over the third baseman's head.
Hit it off the end of the bat.
And rounding third, heading home is Audrey Jones. She makes it a 2-0 lead for the Trojanettes.
Lizzie should have took off to second there.
Yeah, she could have.
Yeah.
Her 30th hit of the year, her 25th RBI of the year.
Ball got away from the second baseman, and there was nobody backing up. She should have been at second, but that's a good hit. Got the run in.
Now batting the left fielder, number 10.
And Abby Elmore, the left fielder for the Trojanettes, up next.
Last few times we've done games, the bottom's the one that's kind of been the one to do some stuff.
That's true. Oh. That pitch is foul out. Abby Elmore is one of the 4 seniors for the Trojanettes, batting .270 on the year. 17 hits, 9 RBI. She's hit 2 home runs. Kerrigan Hagan. And Abby Elmore swings and misses. Counts 0-2. With Smith at first, there are no outs. Barren County with a 2-0 lead. Hagan with a pitch. That one's low. One-two from Hagan. Popped out toward left field. Is it catchable? Did she make the catch out there?
I don't think she did.
Okay, it went too far to the left.
She didn't.
That
she
was
almost
Stamper that tried to go for it there.
I thought she was going to get to it.
Yeah.
She was hustling.
Stamper is only a freshman for the Lady-Scotties. Kerrigan Hagan in the circle, only an 8th grader. And that one's going to pop out to right. A diving catch made. That was Kenley Stevens out there, and another 8th grader that made the diving catch. And there's one down for Barren County here in the bottom of the second.
I was getting on Lizzie a little bit for not going, and she was smarter than I was. She made a heck of a catch.
Yeah, she sure did.
I didn't even see her. The sun's kind of...
Yeah, we got people sitting around the fence back in the right field area.
I didn't even see her, and then all of a sudden I saw her slide.
Pitch is upstairs. It's Josie Moore, the batter. Second baseman, junior. Moore batting .364. Here's the pitch from Hagan. Popped up in field toward third base. And the catch made there by Shallon Fields. And that's the second out of the inning for Barren County.
They're making it easy. Pop-ups are easy to catch.
Yep.
The ones we're hitting right now, so.
That's Lily Elmore.
See if Lily can put some pressure on them, hitting it on the ground.
Lily Elmore bats .400 according to the stat sheet with 20 hits and 8 RBIs on the year. Puts down the bunt, down third base line, is bobbled and lost by the third baseman.
I had a little talk with her yesterday and told her that's all she needed to do. I was like, get it on the ground and nobody can throw you out. And she did it.
Yeah.
Now batting the shortstop, number 12, Katie Elmore.
And Katie Elmore, we're back to the top of the order now.
That's what you want to do. You want to roll it over to the top.
Katie Elmore with 2 home runs, batting .461. She has 26 RBIs. Scored a run in the bottom of the first. Here's Kerrigan Hagan. Pitch is up, and it's ball 1.
She hasn't hit as many home runs this year, but people are kind of throwing around her too. You know, she was in a good spot last year because she batted behind Katie Murphy. So they had to pitch to her, and she took advantage of it.
Yep.
You know.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Trojanettes with runners at first and second. And that's popped up behind us. Foul ball, 2-1. So we got Smith at second. We got Lily Elmore at first. And Katie Elmore, the batter. The hitter, the batter.
So she's
Oh,
signed.
man. I
She's signed with Campbellsville, and the Campbellsville coach is here tonight watching her. She probably has no idea about that.
Campbellsville University, Katie Elmore, next stop after this year. And chops that one, hit Smith in the leg. Well, that will end the inning. Smith couldn't get out of the way in time. We played 2. It's Barren County 2, Glasgow nothing. Back in 1 minute. This is the 15th District Softball Tournament from Glasgow on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
We go to the top of the third here at Glasgow High in this 15th District Softball Tournament with Barren County leading Glasgow 2-0. Just got an update score from Joe Myers, who's broadcasting the Glasgow Scotties Warren East game over at Sam Royce Field, and the Scotties are leading 4-0 after 2.
The Scotties have come to play.
And up for the Scotties here, or Lady-Scotties, is Kerrigan Hagan. We got the 8-9-1 batters here in the top half of the third inning.
Good start for Shea there. Hit that outside corner. Looks like the Trojanettes are working away. But then I say
ground ball toward Katie Elmore. Bobbled it, throws it to Smith, and she is safe. Smith stretched out there to try to make the catch, but Hagan got there just about a half step sooner, and so base hit there for Kerrigan Hagan.
Gracie Walker
On the leadoff, and this will bring up Gracie Walker.
Look for a bunt here.
Looking at Hagan's batting average is 162. That's just her 7th hit of the year.
Good pitch.
Yeah, that pitch is a strike from Bogue. It's worth the bottom of the order here for Glasgow. Gracie Walker, a sophomore, batting 172 on the year. Walker with 5 hits and 2 RBIs. Here's Bogue's pitch, and that's going to be fouled up to the left.
Yeah, thought they might try to bunt her. It's interesting. I don't think they put in a courtesy runner for her. Did they? They didn't.
What's her number? 2? No, she's there.
6.
Yeah,
She didn't.
No courtesy runner for Hagan.
Yeah, that's odd. Maybe she's faster than lightning.
Well,
that's another
nice pitch. Yep, that's a strikeout, and that is the first out of the inning for Glasgow here in the top of the third.
now batting the second baseman, number 4, Natea Lightfoot.
Now Natea Lightfoot back to the top.
Struck out the first time.
Again, only an 8th grader, batting 140. Bogue with a pitch. Hagan started to go. Just want to see. Hagan is, according to the stat sheet, she's 2 for 3 on stolen bases. Bogue with a 1-0. Misses inside. It's 2-0. Allen County Scottsville, Warren East coming up next. Allen County Scottsville 26-4. Warren East 21-11. And that one is going to go into center field, left center for a base hit for, and now Hagan headed to third and slides in, goes over the head of Shirley, but it bounced off the backstop here and on the left side. And so now Glasgow has runners at second and third. First time of this game.
2 errors this inning. Kay's error, and then Gracie just, I don't really know what happened out there. She let it go through her legs and just didn't go after it. And I don't know if she thought that Shay's getting it up a little bit and they're hitting it. So
Bogue with a pitch to Shallon Fields. Just swing and a miss. And 1 out on the Lady-Scotties here in the top half of the third. That Allen-Warren East game, Allen won 2 games over East, but then East beat the Lady Patriots in the 2A sectional game.
Yes.
Yeah, so they do have 1 win over the Lady Patriots.
Yeah, I'm interested to watch that one.
1 ball, 1 strike to Shallon Fields.
Need to have a little focus session right here. This might wake them up.
Bogue's delivery. Fouled that one back in the net.
That's the pitch she needs to just keep on throwing. She's pounding that outside and it's curving and it is tough to hit.
Pitch from Bogue. Fouls it off toward the Barren dugout.
She hit a single last time. Hit one right in between first and second.
Yeah. The 1-2 pitch from Bogue.
Struggling.
Yeah, low in the dirt. 2-2. When did the hand signal stop from coaches to their?
Probably.
I can't remember when that was.
Probably maybe right before.
Right before COVID?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. Little ground ball toward third, bobbled for a moment, and the throw to first to try to throw back home. Safe at home.
Trojanettes are falling apart.
Oh, boy. Yep.
She's safe at first.
And that was Kerrigan Hagan that scores for the Lady-Scotties.
Yep.
To get a run on the board. It's 2-1.
First baseman number 3, Micah.
And that was Shallon Fields with the hit. Micah Mullenkamp. Still only 1 out of the Lady-Scotties here in the top half of the third. Mullenkamp, one of the 2 seniors.
She grounded it. Well, she hit it third last time, and they had a fielder's choice at second. So,
yeah, that was just her 8th hit of the year. Now Bogue with the pitch. And a throw to Elmore, and runner still second.
Yeah, that's a little trick play that they weren't falling for.
So now advances the runner at second, and we've got at third base is Natea Lightfoot. Bogue with a pitch. Swung on.
Trojanettes have got 3 errors this inning.
That many errors all season, it seemed like.
And that's how you.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's how you lose games.
Yeah, struck her out swinging.
That's what you do.
Yeah, so 2 down for the Lady-Scotties. Brings up the designated player, Paige DeHaas.
Now batting the designated player, number 42, Paige DeHaas.
She struck out last time.
She bats 197. Still got runners at second and third. Oh, that one's going to go to left, and it is gone. Can you believe that? DeHaas, her first home run of the year, and that will add 2 more RBIs to her total. And it is Glasgow leading this ball game by a score of 4-2.
He smoked that.
She sure did. Over the left field fence. You see that on the replay of the live stream.
She smoked that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, that will end the streak of games. They've been shutouts. 12 of the last 13 have been shutouts. And, in fact, Glasgow has never scored more than 2 runs against the Trojanettes in the last 25 years. And at bat is Jakiley Green.
That was a good pitch. Come back off right there. Settle down.
Bogue with the 0-1. That one swung on by Green. That may be the first time in, I don't know when.
It's been a while. But that's like I said, that's what's happened, That's what happens. I remember, and I believe it was in 2018, they jumped out like 7 or 8 to nothing.
Yeah.
They hit a grand slam.
Well, 2016 was the last time that
and I know
Glasgow had beaten Barren County.
I know Barren would come back and won it, I believe, in the 7th inning.
That one going out to left field, but it's foul ball. The count's 0-2 to Jakiley Green. Here's Bogue's pitch. Popped up high, left side. Calling for it is the left fielder, and that was Abby Elmore. That ends the inning, but Glasgow scores 4 runs here in the top half of the third. It's Glasgow 4, Barren County 2. Back in 1 minute here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and
Gracie Myatt for Barren County, followed by Nora Shirley and Briley Adala.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning for Barren County.
Glasgow leading the Trojanettes 4-2. 4 runs in the third inning.
See what the Trojanettes do right here. Come back.
And that one's going out to left field, and it went over the left fielder's head, Haley Stamper. Here comes Myatt up to second, where she'll hold up.
Got a little lucky there.
Lead-off double there for Gracie Myatt.
She should have caught that.
Yep, just barely went over her head. Could have stepped back, a couple of steps and made the catch there.
I don't know what really happened. She looked like she was on it, and it just kind of went right over her head.
Mistimed it a little bit there.
The third baseman,
Nora Shirley coming up.
Nora Shirley.
That one's popped up to the left, but it is going to be out of play.
The Trojanettes are out of sync.
Apparently.
This was what I was talking about. It's the Monday thing. It's a Monday.
I think it's Monday-itis or something. I don't know. It's the last Monday of the school year.
You come in here, you beat them twice, you run-rolled them twice, and you just gotta. It's a different mentality. It's starting all over, and you get a little pressure on you. And
that went out to left field.
That's down. That's foul.
Just goes foul. Well, they beat Russellville last Monday. It was 10-0. Then you go and beat Allen County on Wednesday.
Yeah. The thing is they, like I said, they haven't seen
Kerrigan Hagan.
They haven't seen her. She's hitting her spots now. She started out, she was struggling, she couldn't get it to the plate, but now she is hitting her spots.
Man, that was stopped by Green.
That was a great play.
Diving, almost caught it. Stopped it and hit the ground, but yeah. So at least it's a base hit.
She threw her a changeup, and she did exactly what she needed to with it.
Riley Adala up next for the Trojanettes.
What they're doing now.
We're making is a courtesy runner, or?
I don't know if he's running for Nora.
Let's see if we got Katie Elmore at second. Number 9's Hadley Elkins.
Hadley Elkins is running for Nora.
And I think, is she an 8th grader or freshman?
She's an 8th grader.
8th grader, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fly.
at first base is number 9, Hadley Elkins.
Hadley Elkins. And we got Katie Elmore at second. No outs. Briley Adala is the batter.
Catcher number 24, Briley Adala.
Kerrigan Hagan with a pitch. Up for ball 1.
Briley's seeing it good. She just doesn't need to be anxious and get something she can drive.
And that's popped up toward the catcher right in front of the plate. And actually, the pitcher.
That's an infield fly roll.
Yeah, that was Hagan that made the catch. Right in front of the circle. And now coming up for the Trojanettes will be Shea Bogue.
Now batting the pitcher, number 19.
One out for the Trojanettes. Runners at first and second. Elkins is at first. Katie Elmore's at second. Trojanettes trailing 4-2. Again with a pitch out toward right field. It's going to drop. And holding up is Katie Elmore. Ball got away. She thought about it, but decided to hold up. Actually, Maya at third. Why I said Katie Elmore. She already was out of the game, but
now batting.
Yeah, Maya thought about it, but decided to hold up at third. Got Elkins at first, and now Audrey Jones is the runner for Shea Bogue. So the bases are loaded here with one out.
Trojanettes are asleep a little bit.
Yeah.
Gracie should have scored on that. That wasn't.
I mean, she thought about it. She got about 10 feet down the line there.
She didn't read. Neither one of them read that very well. I mean, that was clearly going to be dropped. They could have been. See what Lizzie can do.
It's going to be fouled to the left, out of play. Glasgow Scotties leading after 3. It's 4-1 over Warren East. That 15th District Baseball Tournament over at Sam Roy's Field. Game on WCLU Blue, 103.1. Hagan's pitch is upstairs. They have 3 pitchers listed on their stat sheet. Ava Maxey, who we saw in the earlier game here,
I believe.
Pitch outside. And then Kinley Bale. I think she came in for Maxey in that game.
Here's an interesting score. Monroe County is leading Clinton County
Is that's in softball?
Yeah. So
yeah, that is interesting. Oh, Briley swings.
Lizzie tried to hit that one to the houses.
Lizzie. Yeah. I don't know. I said Briley. I saw the 4, didn't see the other 4.
Control swing here.
Yep. He's ready to bust it out of here. But it's not going to go. It's going to go left, and it's going to drop, but it will be a foul ball. Had a lot of them go that way.
Yep.
Just hooked left. Yeah, that is a surprising score. Monroe beating Clinton, or ahead of Clinton.
Todd County Central's leading Franklin Simpson 3-1. That will be down in the 13th.
Yeah, 13th district. That is at Russellville. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That'll be interesting because those they're all about the same.
Yeah.
Down in that district this year.
Nobody has a winning record in the 13th district softball. You got Franklin Simpson 14-18, Todd Central's 10-14, Logan's 9-18, Russellville's 10-16.
Yeah.
Here's Hagan. Popped up high left, and that will be out of play.
Sun's gone down a little bit.
Got some kind of an overcast clouds. It's kind of shielding the sun. Sure, more clouds are going to build up overnight after this heat today. There we go. That's going to drop.
That'll get them
left center all the way to the fence. And Myatt will score. Elkins will score. And also coming in will be Andre Jones. And the Trojanettes have regained the lead here, 5-4.
Maybe that'll wake them up. That's what they needed.
Lizzie Smith. Another 3 RBIs added to her total.
Just 1 out.
A little conference going on in the circle.
They can't go do what they're doing.
Yeah, that's why the umpire went out there.
Yeah, the batters can't.
Said, ladies, come on.
The batters can't go over and talk to the coach when they're just doing that one. But
now batting the left fielder, number 10.
Well, they played 3 over at Richardson Stadium and Sam Royce Field. Glasgow leading Warren East 4-1 after 3 innings. Winner will play Barren County, scheduled for tomorrow night, championship. And that's going to be popped up to the left, and it will be caught by Kylie Green. She came all the way from her shortstop position over to left field and made the catch. And there's 2 down for the Trojanettes.
Now batting the second baseman, number 16, Josie Moore.
Josie Moore for Barren.
having trouble getting on top of the ball, hitting ground balls. They're trying to. I don't know if we're trying, every one of them trying to hit it out or what. I can't.
Pitch low and inside for ball 1 to Josie Moore. I bet that Greenwood Warren Central game was canceled.
I bet you're right.
And that one is going to drop to right center. Here's Lizzie Smith. And she will score for the Trojanettes to make it 6-4.
It's a good hit. She went with the pitch.
RBI for Josie Moore. Now it is Lily Elmore.
Now batting the right fielder.
They've matched the 4 that Glasgow put up in the top now, so never want to lose any, always want to win or tie.
Right. And I think Lily thought about a bunt there, didn't she?
Yeah, that's, like I told you, she needs to do it again.
And she does lay down the bunt.
Never going to get it.
Having trouble picking it up.
At third
now going on over the third and sliding in. Yeah. They couldn't make a play. That was Shallon Fields that bobbled it, and time called here for just a moment.
Might be I don't know if they're surely they're not changing pitchers.
Well, they could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kerrigan Hagan, who started the game, and Coach Arbeck out there talking.
That was just a mental mistake. You can't, when you got a runner on first and a bunt there, the third baseman's pulled in, and then somebody's just got to cover third. Usually it's the pitcher goes to third or the left fielder, and they didn't have anybody rotate at all, so it just made it easy.
Yep.
And then Barren will steal Lily here, put her on second, and see what Katie can do.
Yep, got Lily Elmore first and Josie Moore at third. 2 outs. And back to the top for the third time in this ball game. It's Katie Elmore.
She's walked, and then she hit that hard ground ball that hit Lizzie going to third. So she needs to settle in and drive one. Just get a hit. String the hits.
Here's Hagen's pitch. And it's a strike. Got the outside corner.
There goes Lily to second.
Yeah, Lily moved on up to second.
These are big 2 runs out there for Katie.
Pitch to Elmore. Fouls it back in the net.
Third time through, she's got 2 strikes on her, but it's third time through. She knows her speed now.
Hagen with a pitch.
That was a good pitch. She hit her spot, too.
Yeah.
Make her chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Katie Elmore. There's 2 outs. Barren County runners at second and third. Trojanettes regaining the lead here 6-4. In the bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch from Hagen. Smacks that one out to the left, but it's a foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hagen to Elmore. And that was going to pop towards center field. And it's going to be caught by Sydney Kuykendall. That ends the inning, but the Trojanettes score 4. And it is a 6-4 Trojanette lead. We played 3 innings here in this 15th District Softball Tournament at Glasgow High. Back in 1 minute on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Information.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
103. Glasgow High School, Jay Turner, along with Coach Stacy Sutherland. We go to the top of the 4th. Barren County scored 4 in the bottom of the 3rd to come back with a 6-4 lead. And to lead off for Glasgow here in the top of the 4th inning will be Sydney Kuykendall, followed by Kenley Stevens, and then Kerrigan Hagen.
She grounded out to shortstop last time.
Clouds are starting to build up now. You don't even see the sun.
That's good.
Yep. And putting down the bunt and trying to come for the out was Lizzie Smith. Couldn't get there in time and just fouled off to the right between the plate and first base.
Last inning, Glasgow had 4 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors.
Ball hits the dirt before it got to the plate.
She's got to tighten up on defense and let Shea work, help her out.
Bogue fires. Goes out to left field, and it's fouled.
Now Clinton County's leading 4-3 in the bottom of the third.
Okay, it's kind of like this game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the underdog took the lead, and a strikeout by Shea Bogue to Sydney Kuykendall, and there's one away. Brings up Kenley Stevens.
Coach Mott is calling pitches.
Now batting, the red
Somebody needs to tell him, Briley needs to say, leave it right there, because that pitch is so hard to hit. So hard to hit. If you do hit it, you're just going to hit a little flare to right field. See, I believe he's got something in her eye. She grounded out to the first baseman last time.
If they forfeited that first game down to the 14th, that means Greenwood is automatically in the regional tournament next week.
Is it Greenwood or South Warren?
It's Greenwood.
Greenwood,
yeah.
okay.
Greenwood's 29-7 because South Warren's playing Bowling Green. South Warren's 29-3, Bowling Green 18-13.
South Warren was playing Warren Central.
And it's at Greenwood, the 14th district. And it is 1 ball, 1 strike to Kenley Stevens. Again in the 16th yesterday at Monroe County. Monroe County beat Metcalfe County 6-3. That 4-5 game. 2 balls to strike now to Kenley Stevens. Bogue.
KCSAA's got South Warren playing Warren Central.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I think that was right because South Warren
and Bowling Green's playing at baseball.
Okay.
I think that may be where the foul up is.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know much about their baseball down there. Warren Central used to be really good.
Yeah, South Warren and Greenwood are the top 2 of the region in baseball.
I know Warren Central, I think, it used to be.
I guess if I was Warren Central softball, I would not want to play South Warren either.
No.
Just go ahead, hey, we don't have a chance.
They might be getting ready to graduate, too. I don't know.
Well, Bogue's going to walk Stevens on that pitch. Yeah, the thing about it is South Warren beat Warren Central about a week or 2 ago in softball, 22-0 in 2 innings.
Yeah,
Yeah. Glasgow Scotties leading Warren East now 4-2 after 4 innings. It was 4-0 to start. And the batter, Kerrigan Hagan.
She had a ground ball to the shortstop. It was there for an error last time. Reached on an error.
So you got Stevens at first. There's 1 out here at the top of the 4th. Bogue out toward right, and it will drop as a foul ball. Had 3 going after it over there, but couldn't get to it in time. Trojanettes came in number 20 in the state in today's top 25 softball poll. Or if they looked at that today.
They haven't looked. They're not playing like it.
I kind of wonder if they, hey, we're 20 in the state,
Yeah.
And we beat Glasgow, 10-0, 15-0. You kind of, I don't know. Sometimes you overlook teams and don't play as well as you should.
As coaches, we were always just wary of that, getting your.
Yep, there's a ground ball toward Katie Elmore. The throw to second is there. The throw to first is not there.
Good job.
Try to get a double play, but Hagan now with another single, and there's 2 outs.
Now batting the catcher, number 1.
And it is Gracie Walker for the Lady-Scotties.
I'm going to run for her this time.
Yeah, that will be
number 20.
Number 20. That is Ava Maxey.
She's the other pitcher, right?
Yes, she pitched against Barren the last time we were here, that second district game. And then she had relief from Kenley Bale, I think, after that.
Right.
So, but Hagan did not play in that game. In fact, she was up here in the press box with us, if you remember. She was up here
suspended
playing
for
the music.
game for
missing practice or something?
Missing practice.
She's got 4 more years here at Glasgow.
She will be definitely a good one.
Pitch from Bo. And that one swung on by Gracie Walker.
She was trying to hit it to the houses too.
Yeah.
That was the pitch I was talking about. They're not going to hit that. I mean, it is so hard to hit that pitch.
And that pitch is up for strike or ball 1. And strike, we got 1-1. That's what we got. Pitch from Bogue. That one looked good.
That's the pitch.
That was
that's
kind of delayed reaction by the umpire, but
she's throwing it good, and I would just keep on going with it until they figured it out, because it's a curveball and it's hitting the outside corner and it's just running away from them, and unless you're up on the plate, you're not going to hit it. And there it is again.
Yep, there it is. That will end the inning for the Lady-Scotties. They score no runs. They leave 1 stranded, and after 3.5, it's Barren County 6, Glasgow 4. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is the 15th District Softball Tournament on WCLU 104.7 FM.
3.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists, like
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
We go to the bottom of the fourth. Barren County 6, Glasgow 4. And to start it off for the Trojanettes will be Gracie Myatt, followed by Nora Shirley, then Briley Adala.
This is where we started it out last time.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning, the center fielder, number 17, Gracie Myatt.
Gracie Myatt, the daughter of the head coach, John Myatt. And Kerrigan Hagan still in the circle. And that one's going to go to, Green did not get to it.
She got lucky.
I thought she was going to come in on that one. And nice hit there by Gracie Myatt. Fell right in front of the shortstop.
It was right off the end of the bat.
Yep.
Now batting the third baseman,
One of those
13, Nora
knucklers,
Shirley.
and shortstop couldn't get to it.
She misjudged it too. So then Nora Shirley. Hagan upstairs, the throw going to second over the head. And I don't know, Myatt could have, I don't know if she could have went on to third or not.
Yeah,
but
she could have got there.
She decided to hold up.
Usually when you slide, but she didn't have to slide. She could have just kept on running.
Good crowd here. We got people all around the fence down in the right field area. And that one's popped up towards center. And charging for it is the center fielder, which is Sydney Kuykendall, for the out. Riley Adala.
Now batting the catcher number 24, Riley Adala.
I jinxed Riley because she hasn't got one past. She's popped up to the catcher and popped up to the pitcher.
Riley Adala going to go to Alice Lloyd College for softball next season.
That's the thing. She is ready. Kerrigan is ready to go as soon as she steps in the box. So the girls, they're getting time.
From Hagen's the ball. Riley Adala's favorite softball memory was going to the regional championship game last year.
That would be a lot of it for
several.
Yep. That's the goal to get back to.
Pitch is upstairs. Myatt's at second. There's one out. Barren County leading 6-4. It's a 2-0 count to Riley Adala. Hagen with a pitch. Up on that one. It's 3-0. Riley Adala wants to major in pharmacy. Good field to be in. Pitch from Hagen. There's a strike delivered. Hagen with a 3-1. Popped out toward the left. And the left fielder there to make it. That's Haley Stamper. Trojanettes with 2 away. Brings up Shea Bogue.
Now batting the pitcher number 19, Shea Bogue.
Hagen with a pitch. And that's popped up towards center. Charging for it and making the catch there is Kuykendall, and that ends the inning for the Trojanettes. We have completed 4, and it is Barren County 6, Glasgow 4. We'll go to the top of the 5th after this 1-minute timeout. This is the 15th District Softball Tournament on WCLU 104.7 FM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
As we go to the top of the 5th inning here at Glasgow High, the 15th District Softball Tournament, Jay Turner with Coach Stacy Sutherland. They go back to the top of the order for the Lady-Scotties, Natalia Lightfoot, followed by Shallon Fields, and then Micah Mullenkamp.
Jay was just looking over Barren County's outs. We're going in the 5th inning, they've had 12 outs. All of them are fly outs. Not one ground out.
Well,
that just, you can't do that. You're not hitting the ball, you're just.
Yep.
And they have been weak flyouts, so.
Right. Pitch. Ground ball. It's Katie Elmore. The throw to Smith. Oh!
See, that's what happens when you hit a ground ball. You got to make the play and you got to make the throw.
Couldn't make the play. Yep. And that's what, 4 errors in this game?
It's 4.
And Coach John Myatt headed out to the circle.
Yep. It's time to have a little talk.
Yep.
She rushed that one, didn't have to rush it.
Yeah, I had plenty of time on that one.
Plenty of time. That was quick. Yeah. That was one of them. Let's get it together.
Yep. Lasted all 10 seconds there.
Now batting the third.
Shallon Fields is the batter for Glasgow. Bogue's pitch is up for ball 1.
You don't like to get the lead off either, especially on the air. Don't give them the lead off with an error.
That one fouled back. Right-footed first, no outs here, top of the 5th. 6-4 lead for the Trojanettes. We're down 4-2 at one point. Bogue out. Oh, it's bobbled by Moore. The throw to Smith.
There's another error.
Not in time.
Another error.
But now Lady-Scotties have runners at first and second, and that's going to bring up Micah Mullenkamp.
Now batting the first baseman, number 3, Mullenkamp.
Still no outs here. Need to come up with a double play. We tried it twice, but was not successful in either one.
They just got to get an out. You just got to make one play, get one out. We're having trouble catching it.
And she puts down the bunt and got away as she made a dive for it. That was Bogue, but couldn't make the catch. And now the Lady-Scotties have the bases loaded. And it will be Paige to Haas.
She didn't hit one home run.
Yep. Took one over the left field fence earlier.
Should be out of the inning.
That's true.
Got the bases loaded.
Yeah. And Haas, we talked about her stats at 197 with a batting average, 12 hits and 4 RBIs. Pitch is up. You got Lightfoot at third. You got Fields at second.
Just missed her mask up, diving.
Mullenkamp at first. Yeah. Do we have an extra one over there? Is there always an extra one around, or just kind of adjust it a little bit? And
it's just straps.
Straighten it out.
Straps. And she gave good effort.
She broke a strap on it or what?
Yep.
Here's the pitch.
There's that pitch.
There's a strike. Yeah.
I would throw the pitch.
1-1.
Hit it.
Bogue fires it in. Hits the dirt. Gets away from Adala. And it's safe at home. Tried to throw to Bogue at home, and Lightfoot is there, and it's a 6-5 ball game. So much dirt on home plate, got to brush it off. Still no outs here on the Lady-Scotties. Top of the 5th inning. Pitch high and away.
Errors and walks will kill you. And that's what's going on right now.
3 balls, no strike to the Haas.
It's getting late, too, so you can't be doing... She can't. She is shook up. He can't go back out, because if he does, he has to take her out.
And Haas swings on that pitch. It's a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still no outs, though, and Scotty runners for Glasgow at second and third. Get Fields at third and Mullenkamp at second. Pitch from Bogue. High and away, and it's going to walk DeHaas to load the bases up once again. And we'll get a
pinch runner for DeHaas.
Runner for DeHaas.
And I'm telling you, this is the most dangerous bat in the lineup to me.
Yeah.
Jacali.
Yeah, Jacali Green.
She's the one that you don't want to be seeing in this situation.
And it is 22 for Glasgow. Is that Haley Stamper?
22, Haley Stamper.
Yeah, that's Stamper. It's going to run for DeHaas.
Batting the shortstop, number 11, Jacali Green.
6-5, Barren County here in the top of the 5th. And Glasgow has scored 1 run to trim the lead to 1 run. And bases loaded for the Lady-Scotties, with Jacali Green in the 5th hole in the batting order. Pitch from Bogue. Time call.
She's taking a lot of time. I don't know.
Bogue with a pitch. No. Not there. It's 2-0. Got the inside corner apparently on that one. It's close.
That wasn't even, I didn't even think that was close. I thought it hit her. They got a break there.
2 balls, no strike to Green. Bogue fires it in. It's going to be fouled back.
Good pitch. This is a big one right here. This is the one, if you're going to get a strike at, throw that low and away curveball and make her hit it.
2-2 pitch from Bogue to Green. Popped up high, and it's going to come back at the top of the concession stand, I believe, to the left. Bogue with a pitch to Green. Low, and it's 3-2.
Big pitch here.
Yeah. And that's going to go out to left field. And charging for it. The catch is made. The throw coming home to Briley. Adala
tied it up.
Yep, sure did. That was Fields that came in, and that's only the first out of the inning for Glasgow.
Now batting, the center fielder number 14, Sydney Kuykendall.
And it is Sydney Kuykendall next for the Lady-Scotties. Catch was made at deep left field by Abby Elmore and threw it home, but late with the Lady-Scotties scoring another run here. Tied at 6. Who would have thought? Yadala, infielders coming in. Conference.
They're having a lot of discussions.
Yep.
I don't like their body language at all.
The pressure is
body
on.
Language is bad. It's time for those seniors to step up and and that's what Briley's doing. She's doing a good job trying to get them together, tell them where they need to go with this. They need to strike out's what they need.
Yeah.
And she is grounded out to short and struck out, so. Still a long way to go with this, though.
Long way to go. Infield is in. Bunt laid down. Throw to first is there to throw back to
the lead.
Yeah, they sure did. And the lead for Glasgow as Mullenkamp comes across. The Lady-Scotties lead at 7-6. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
The right fielder number 30, Kaylee Stevens.
Scotties are doing what they're supposed to be doing. That was a great bunt. They've got the life. They've got the momentum.
Kenley Stevens, the batter for the Lady-Scotties. Bogue with a pitch. There's a strike.
There's that pitch. Got to get this out right.
0-1. Down the third base line. A throw to first is there. Whew. But the Lady-Scotties, they score 3 here at the top of the 5th, and they lead Barren County 7-6. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is the 15th District Softball Tournament on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
Nets are trailing the Lady-Scotties 7-6. I was looking back at the schedule for Glasgow, and the last time they scored 7 runs in a game was back on April 26th. They lost that game to Lexington Henry Clay 8-7. And that's the only time they've scored 7 runs in a game this year. The most in a game.
Got the Trojanettes with 5 errors. I think Glasgow's got 4 hits, 5 errors.
And Hagan with an upstairs pitch to Lizzie Smith. Hagan with a pitch. That one's high for ball 2.
Any way to get on is what they've got to do now. They've already pinch ran for Lizzie, so she'll have to run. It's 3-0.
Another high one.
Definitely a take. remember the last time, Barren didn't go crazy until like the 5th or 6th inning?
Yeah, it was later in the game. Yeah.
Just
Yep. You could tell that one all the way. 3 balls and a strike now to Lizzie Smith. Glasgow scored 4 runs in the 3rd. They scored 3 in the 5th. And that's popped up, and it's going to be caught by Green.
I mean, there's another one.
Easy one.
Every out has been a pop-up.
Yep. 1 down for the Trojanettes.
The left fielder number 10, Abby Elmore.
And it's Abby Elmore.
Every out has been a pop-up.
And now Glasgow and Warren East are tied 4-4 after 6 in the 15th District Baseball Tournament game. Abby Elmore wanted to put down a bunt. So things are interesting both here and over there.
Yes, they are.
Pitch to Abby Elmore. And now the count is 1-1. Ball 2 strikes now to Abby Elmore. Hagan with a pitch.
Clinton County's now leading Monroe 15-3. So they kind of,
after a little slow start there, they
had a little
wide open.
Yeah, they had a little wake-up call.
I'd say Coach Todd Messer woke him up pretty good.
Yeah.
Knowing him, I know he coached the boys basketball team for many years.
Yeah.
And that one over the head into right field. Base hit.
Good hit there.
Yeah, went over Lightfoot's head into right field. So base hit for Abby Elmore. Brings up Josie Moore.
Look for her to steal.
Now batting the second baseman, number 16, Josie Moore.
Glasgow leading 7-6 over Barren County here. We're in the bottom half of the 5th.
Everybody's gathered in now watching this one.
Mm-hmm. High pitch, the throw to second is not in time, and Abby Elmore is there. Sliding in head first.
There's your tying run.
Moore with no home runs on the year. She's due up. 21 home runs of the season for the Trojanettes. .180 RBIs.
Just need a single right
coming
here.
Into the game.
Tie this thing back up.
And that one's going to be fouled back.
She hit a good hit in right center last time. That's what she needs to do. Think that way.
Pitch from Hagan. Right down the first base line. Going over to tag the bag. Second out of the inning as Elmore heads on over to third.
Now they're going outside, so you got to make another adjustment. You got to start going.
Number 14, Lily Elmore.
You know, you got to start going out that way.
Mm-hmm. With the bottom of the order here with Lily Elmore. And Abby Elmore at third. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Trojanettes trailing 7-6.
Lily's just got to do what she's been doing. They have not even been close to getting her out on a bunt. If she gets on, look for Abby to break.
And the ball gets away, and coming in to score will be Abby Elmore.
Or do that.
Yeah.
Get lucky. And
ball got away from Walker and had to go chase it down to the backstop, and couldn't get back there in time, and Trojanettes have tied the game. Lays down the bunt, but fouls
it. Get that down.
Yeah.
Try it again.
Hagen's delivery. It bunts it right down the first base line, underhand throw.
It's not where you're bunting.
Yeah. But the Trojanettes do come back to tie the game. We played 5. It's 7-7 between Barren County and Glasgow in this 15th District Softball Tournament game. Back in 1 minute on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Reliable internet and great customer service, 2 things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Lead off at the top of the 6th for Glasgow is Kerrigan Hagen, followed by Gracie Walker, and then Natea Lightfoot. 7-7 the score. Winner goes to the championship game tomorrow night. Loser goes home. Here's the pitch, and it is high and away. Allen County, Scottsville, and Warren East coming up next. Ogue with a pitch. There's a strike.
There it is.
Yeah.
She is wearing that pitch out. We always told them, if you're throwing something and you like it, just keep on going to it. And what if we call it and you know, and they would come over there and say, let's just keep on throwing that pitch because it's working. And she just, she's young. She needs to learn to tell Coach Mike, this is working, let's do it. And Briley ought to be able to help her with that.
2-1 pitch from Bogue.
You don't want to walk the lead off. Especially this is the bottom of the order.
Yeah.
Let's go at them. They come hit you. They're not, they're looking to walk right here.
3-1 from Bogue. Popped up pitch. And it'll be coming back into the bleachers here in front of us.
She's thrown a bunch of pitches now.
So full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Kerrigan Hagen. Bogue fires it in, ground it toward third. And the first out of the inning there.
Looks like the Trojanettes,
yep.
I know.
Yeah.
She's already thrown 100 pitches.
100 pitches. Phew. Coming up is Gracie Walker.
She has struck out both times.
So both teams now, 3 rounds.
Yeah.
At bat. Swing and a miss by Walker. We are in the top of the 6th, 7-7 ball game. That's going out toward right. It is catchable. Oh, couldn't make the play. That was Josie Moore going all the way from second base.
That would have been
the upper end of the Barren County dugout.
Usually now those come back to haunt you when you can. It's right off the end of her glove.
Yep. Almost made it. 0-2 is the count to Walker. There we go.
There's that pitch.
There we go.
I think Coach Mott is listening to us on the radio.
Second out of the inning for the Lady-Scotties. And they go back to the top of the order here for Glasgow with a Taya Lightfoot.
He's a pretty smart dude. I think he's figured it out. She's struck out. She's had a single. And she reached on an error by the shortstop.
Bode with a pitch. It'll be high for ball one. The pitch to Lightfoot. Out toward right field. Charging for it. Not making the catch. Here goes Lightfoot to second. The throw is there. Got her.
That wasn't very smart because that was a good hustle play by Lily, and then that was a good job by Josie to get it in.
And so we played 5.5. It's still 7-7. Trojanettes and Lady-Scotties back in a minute on WCLU 104.7 FM.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
Between the Trojanettes and the Lady-Scotties as we go back to the top of the order for Barren County with Katie Elmore, followed by Gracie Myatt, and then Nora Shirley.
Katie's not had a good night in the field or at bat, and so right here it's time for her to step up as a senior and get I think 2 or 3 runs right here. There's a little insurance. She
pops that one up to right, and it's going to be caught. That's Lightfoot with the first out of the inning for the Trojanettes.
Swung at a bad pitch. And
now batting the center fielder, number 17, Gracie Myatt.
Gracie Myatt, the batter now. Here's Hagen's pitch. And that's popped up too. Right to the second baseman. 2 quick outs already for the Trojanettes. Nora Shirley up next.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13.
Most second graders can catch those balls. They're just, it's amazing what, I've never seen anything like this. They're, credit Glasgow. They have not seen her and they cannot figure her out. She might be spinning it. You can't tell from up here, but the Trojanettes cannot figure her out.
Shirley leads in home runs with 8. Swings and misses on that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike to Shirley.
That thing was right down the middle.
Yeah. So it's, what is it, 2-1?
It should be 1-2, I think.
Okay. Call.
It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one's low. I guess it's 3-1. No, it's 2-2.
It's 2-2.
2-2 by the umpire.
Yeah, it's 2-2.
Pitch from Hagan. And that one's up. So now we got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the sixth. Sixth tied 7-7. Hagan. That one's popped up toward right, and it is going to be caught. How many pop-ups have there been? You've been keeping up with it.
I got
That's
a
bunch.
We've only had one ground out.
Isn't that something? Well, we go to the top of the 7th, and we're tied 7-7. Back in a minute on WCLU 104.7 FM.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94 point.
Jay Turner with Coach Stacy Sutherland. Jake Norris, our producer, back at the radio station, handling the Crows. And Aaron Russell and the crew with the live stream here this afternoon. Well, we're going to go with Shallon Fields, followed by Micah Mullenkamp and Paige DeHaas, the 2-3-4 hitters.
She's had a single and reached on there twice, so Trojanettes have not kept her off the base. And right now, it's all on the Trojanettes. All the pressure
it sure is. And Bogue with the first pitch to Fields. Fouls it back in the net. Glasgow and Warren East, 15th District Baseball tied at 4 going into extra innings.
Wow, that could be what happens here.
Isn't that interesting?
Could be happening here too. This is big out right here. This first one's always
ground ball.
That's a
slow ground ball over to Smith is in time.
Made a good play.
Yeah, that was Josie Moore scooping it up, but it was a slow roller.
She's hit 2 like that off the end of the bat. She made a play on that one.
And Micah Mullenkamp's up next for the Lady-Scotties. Bogue fires. Foul ball into the net. Glasgow scored 4 runs in the 3rd and 3 in the 5th. And Barren County scored 1 run in the 1st, 2nd, and 5th innings and 4 in the 3rd. 7-7. Bogue. And that one's fouled out of play to the right.
Look for the pitch. Here's where you throw that pitch. The outside curveball. See what happens. There it is.
Yeah, but it was a little low on that one.
Good idea, though.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Micah Mullenkamp. Bogue with a pitch. And that's going to be foul. Boy, that
back at the coast.
It sure did. Line drive out toward right field. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out to Mullenkamp. And here's Bogue's delivery.
Strike 3. That was a great pitch.
Oh, wow. And now it will bring up for the Lady-Scotties, Paige DeHaas.
She's struck out, hit a home run, and walked.
42, Paige DeHaas.
They need another strikeout here.
Working that outside, and they surprised her coming back in.
Bogue fires to DeHaas. That's a strike.
There's that pitch.
Yep. Talked about it all night.
All night. I mean, it's just working. It seems like she is throwing that whenever she wants.
To DeHaas. That one's up.
Good change up. Good thinking.
One. Misses outside. It's 2-1.
I want to go get him. You don't want to put anybody on, especially Jacaylee on deck. Or Jacaylee.
Yeah, Jacaylee.
Yeah, Jacaylee. She's on deck. That's the one you don't want empty part.
2-1. Swung on by DeHaas. That will even it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Top of the 7th. 7-7 ball game. Bogue struck her out swinging. That will end the inning for Glasgow. Let's see if the Trojanettes can score a run here to win the ball game as we go to the bottom of the 7th. 7-7. Back in a minute on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Out of the 7th, here we go. The Trojanettes and the Lady-Scotties tied at 7. Briley Adala.
Barren County, the catcher number 24, Briley Adala.
In the 4th spot of the batting order. Kerrigan Hagen's been in the circle the entire game for the Lady-Scotties. Here's the pitch. Toward left field, it's going to be fouled out of play. The 0-1 to Adala. Smacks that one down. Left field, foul. Now, Briley Adala behind in the count. It's 0-2. Allen County, Scottsville, and Warren East still to come. Here's Hagen's 0-2 pitch. Grounds it down the third base line, but it's fouled. Adala with 6 home runs this year. Been batting at .467.
She's setting up way outside and see if she can.
High on that pitch.
Yeah, they try to get her to chase something. She's too smart to do that. She knows what's coming. She's a catcher.
Yeah. She's behind the plate. She knows.
Yep, she knows what's coming. They might try to bust her back in. Nope, they're going out there again.
Hagan with a 1-2 pitch.
Good.
One is low. Evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vidala with 28 hits on the year. There it is, out to left field, but it's going to hook foul.
That was their one. That was the pitch she wanted to drive out of here right there. She's mad at herself, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
That was it. That was right down the middle.
It was.
About belt high.
Yep.
She just was a little early.
Pitch goes up the middle, but it's scooped up, and the throw to first is there.
Yep.
And that's the first out of the inning for the Trojanettes. Scooped up by Green, and the throw over to Mullenkamp.
Good play. Good play.
Shea Bogue up next.
The pitcher, number 19, Shea Bogue.
The first out's always the big one. The first one.
Yeah. Here's Hagen's pitch to Bogue. Just outside for ball 1.
I don't think she's had many walks tonight. She's done a pretty good job. Let's see here.
Fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bogue.
She's only got 1 walk. That was key. That is key. She's done a great job.
Pitch looked good, but they're going to call that one just outside. 2 balls and a strike to Shea Bogue. There's 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 7th. We're tied 7-7. Hagan with a pitch. Popped up high to the right. That'll go back behind the Barren dugout.
They're just fanning at it. They're just trying to make contact and try to.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and an out. Pitch to Bogue. Low and inside.
Big
we got
pitch
a full
right
count.
here. Yep, big pitch right here.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and an out to Bogue. Lizzie Smith on deck. Here's the pitch. Grounds it down the third base line for a foul ball. Hagan. That's popped up toward right. Charging for it. Nope, they make the catch. That's the right fielder, Kenley Stevens. And now it is Lizzie Smith.
Now batting the first baseman, number 44, Lizzie Smith.
Lizzie Smith, 3 home runs this year. 29 hits coming into the game today. Hagan with a pitch to Smith.
Lizzie's looking to drive one out here in this thing.
Yeah. Adding 4:03 coming into the game. And that's going to go to the left, and it's fouled.
Just having trouble waiting it on it, timing it up.
Counts 1-1. And 2 outs. Lizzie Smith, one of the 4 seniors on this Trojanette team. Trying to knock it out of here. And tipped that one off.
Swung at a bad pitch there.
Just got a final. Warren East defeats Glasgow in 8 innings, 5-4.
That was a good one. This one looks like it's getting ready to go to extra innings, too.
Yep. So Glasgow's season has come to a close in baseball. Up to left field, that'll be foul. So Warren East will take on Barren County tomorrow in the baseball championship game at 5:30, weather permitting.
How did those go this year? Did Barren beat them twice?
They did.
Okay.
Yep.
Like we said, though, you can throw all the records out.
Yeah, they went 6-0 in the district. 1-2 is the count to Smith. Here's Hagen's pitch, way high. 2-2 to Smith.
Something to think about right here, too. Is it 2-2 or 4? Is it 2-2?
I think that's right.
I was thinking it was 4. I'm sorry.
Smith waiting for it and fouls it off.
He swung it. Clinton County beat Monroe 15-3.
15-3. Hagen with a pitch to Smith. Going to go towards center. And it's going to drop for a base hit.
Now here's the interesting thing. They've ran for her once. I don't know if they will put somebody in to run for her and steal second, and they are. So she is out. She will be out, and I guarantee you she's going to steal second.
Courtesy runner is...
it'll be this is big
Hadley Elkins?
Yep, it'll be a substitute. So she's out. So I don't know how they're going to... I have to move some people around in the outfield and the field. Because Lizzie's done for the night.
And the batter is Abby Elmore for the Trojanettes.
Fielder number 10, Abby Elmore.
Two outs here on the Trojanettes. Elkins at first. Here's the pitch. It's popped up high toward first base. And the catch is made. And we're going to go to extra innings. 7-7 is the score. We go to the 8th inning after this break. It's the Trojanettes and the Lady-Scotties in the 15th District softball game. Back in a minute on WCLU 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Well, we go to extra innings. It's the 8th inning, top of the 8th here, with Jakiley Green, Sydney Kuykendall, and Kinley Stevens for the Lady-Scotties. We're tied at 7 apiece. Moog with a pitch. It's upstairs for ball 1.
Jakiley has flown to the shortstop and then flew out to the left field twice.
So again, in the baseball 15th District, Warren East defeats Glasgow in 8 innings, 5-4. Jakiley Green fouls this one off. So Barren County and Warren East at 5:30, weather permitting tomorrow, for the championship of the 15th District Baseball Tournament over at Sam Royce Field. We'll have the broadcast either here on 104.7 or on 103.1. Bogue fires. And that one is going to be just outside, 2-1 to Jakiley Green.
You get to throw a strike here. You don't want to get down 3-1 on her. This is the pitch.
Both. It's low and inside.
She's fast too. She can steal bases, so.
Bogue with a 3-1 pitch to Green.
She walked her.
Bring up Sydney Kuykendall for the Lady-Scotties.
She's bunted last time, so this is, you've got to, they've got Lizzie back at first. I don't know how they're doing that.
Is there you said there was a limit on.
They substituted for her twice.
Is that the limit too?
Yeah, I don't think she can re-enter. She's out there though.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what the number is. Okay.
So they're putting in Adley Cunningham to pitch.
Yes.
Okay.
So Cunningham will come in for Shea Bogue here in the top of the 8th inning. Cunningham, again, I don't know if these stats are correct or not, but it shows she's pitched in 23 innings.
That's about right. That's probably about right.
Giving up 29 hits, 6 runs, and 3 earned. Has struck out 7 batters and walked 3. Her ERA is 0.91. And this is only the 3rd game she has pitched in.
Number 34, Adley Cunningham.
Again, we've got a 7-7 ball game. We're in the top of the 8th. Glasgow at bat with Sydney Kuykendall. Got Jakiley Green at first.
She bunted last time and laid down she laid down a good bunt. So I would make sure Nora's way in on this.
Mm-hmm.
Or she might be stealing.
This game has lasted 2 hours and 15 minutes.
It's been a long one.
Mm-hmm. Cunningham with the first pitch.
Hitter.
Head hitter in the foot.
This is not good.
So that moves Green on up to second. 2 runners for Glasgow. Now Kenley Stevens is the batter.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 30, Kenley Stevens.
Stevens batting 185 coming into the game today. Here's Cunningham's pitch. And that goes out to left field.
She smoked that.
She did. Foul ball there.
She's grounded out to first, walked, and grounded out to third.
Glasgow definitely been on top of their game today.
On top of it.
And, I mean, it's...
Yep, they have played excellent.
They have definitely improved in the last 2 or 3 weeks, too.
Kerrigan's done a great job keeping them off balance, and they're doing all the little things right, and they're making all the plays.
Mm-hmm. Counts 1-1, no outs. Glasgow 2 runners at first and second. Top of the 8th. Here's Cunningham's pitch. Popped up to the left.
That's trouble.
Charging forward and making the catch. That's Katie Elmore.
That was a great play.
Came all the way from the shortstop position, halfway up the left field line as Abby Elmore was making her way toward it.
Now batting, the pitcher.
That was a great play. That was a big out.
Yeah, it was. First out here in the top of the 8th for the Lady-Scotties. Brings up Kerrigan Hagan.
She is grounded out to third and grounded out to shortstop.
Here's Cunningham's pitch. That one looked pretty good. Yep. It was.
got to get out of this.
Cunningham, a junior for the Trojanettes. Strike 2 there to Hagan.
Way ahead here. Can't make a mistake.
Yep.
That was huge.
Yeah, the big strikeout there by Cunningham for the second out of the inning. And now the batter's Gracie Walker.
She struck out both times, all 3 times. So this is when you go after. You don't need any wild pitches, pass balls or something. Just
right. Popped up toward right. Waiting for it, making the catch.
There you go.
Great job. End the inning.
Great job.
Top of the 8th. Woo-wee. Now we go to the bottom of the 8th. Trojanettes up to bat. It is 7-7 on WCLU 104.7.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Bottom of the 8th. We're still tied 7-7 between Barren County and Glasgow in this 15th District softball game. And we've got the 8-9-1 hitters for the Trojanettes, starting out with Josie Moore.
Leading off the bottom of the 8th inning for the Trojanettes, the second baseman, number 16, Josie Moore.
The bottom's done it all year right now.
Yeah, they have.
She's reached... She reached on the air, and then she got a single. And she popped out, of course.
Like the pop-outs. Way high and away outside for ball 1.
Just needs to get on, and then...
Kerrigan Hagen's been in the circle the whole day.
I've told you, she's going to be this kid right here is going to be a player. I've watched her through middle school, and I like her game.
1-0.
It was a little up.
Yep, it's 2-0 to Josie Moore. Again, the Barren County Trojans and the Warren East Raiders, the championship of the 15th District Baseball Tournament tomorrow, weather permitting, at 5:30.
So Bowling Green region is tomorrow and Wednesday.
Okay. So they've moved them. You think it rained down there or something?
I don't know.
I mean, some clouds kind of building up, but 3-0. And there's a strike.
I don't know what. Did she fake bunt? I was looking down at my phone. Got one of the coaches down in Bowling Green texting me.
She's wanting to knock this one out of here. I know that.
She just needs to get on base here. There it is.
Yep. So that will walk Moore. Brings up Lily Elmore.
This is what you want. Now you want Lily on the bunt.
And that would bring up to the top of the order with Katie Elmore.
Yes.
That's where you want it to be.
I don't know if they'll steal Josie here or not. He might steal Josie and then lay her and try to get her to third. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know. Time will tell. Here's Hagen's pitch. And tried to lay down the bunt.
No, she's trying to slap bunt instead of sacrifice. She needs. She needs to sacrifice to stand there.
Hagan with the 0-1 pitch. Plays down the bunt, scoops it up. The throw to first is not there. They throw back to second.
Get your...
Wow. So now the Trojanettes have runners at first and second with no outs. And we go back to the top. Can Katie Elmore finish it here? Her 5th time at bat in this game.
Well, this is where you want them. This is...
Yeah.
I mean, you got your runners out there.
Got a good situation going here. So we got Moore at second, Lily Elmore at first, and Katie Elmore is the batter with no outs.
Same thing Glasgow.
Bottom of the 8th.
Got the first 2 on and couldn't get it through. Let's see what Barren does here.
And that pitch is up.
That was the most disciplined pitch she has watched. She has been swinging at about everything, and that time, that was one that she could have swung, and she just said, nope, you're going to give me what I want this time.
And here's Hagan.
Again.
Now, you get the inside corner?
Must have. He likes that inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike to Katie Elmore. No outs, 2 runners on, bottom of the 8th, tied at 7. Here we go. Upstairs on the pitch, 2-1.
She is locked in.
Yep. Hagan. And it's popped up toward third, and they make the catch right near the net.
Oh, my
God.
God.
Throw, another out.
What is she doing?
Josie Moore sliding into third, and they threw it to third for the 2nd out of the inning. My, oh, my. Well.
Now batting the center fielder, number 17, Gracie Myatt.
Gracie Myatt now. And we got Lily Elmore still at first.
She's going to be still. Oh, my goodness.
Hagan to Myatt. And there's the throw to second and safe. So Lily Elmore still second base. Just need one good hit here. Good hit. The gap between left field and center.
Yeah, she just needs something. She's going to score on anything in the grass with her speed.
Myatt waiting for it. 1-0 from Hagan. Then
I'm telling you,
be fouled back.
They're just not. They're not seeing it.
1-1 to Myatt. Lily Elmore is at second. There's 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. 7-7 score. Hagan fires. And that's popped up towards center.
I don't know.
Charging for it. They make the catch. The center fielder out there, Sydney Kuykendall. We have played 8, and we're still tied at 7. More from the 15th District Softball Tournament in a minute on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable.
We're going to go to center field.
Yep. Hit right back up the middle.
Yeah.
She hit that hard, son.
Lead off there for Natalia Lightfoot. We're back at the top of the order for the Lady-Scotties. 1, 2, 3, Shallon Fields, then Micah Mullenkamp.
The third baseman, number 12, Shallon Fields.
You have to go back and look. The last time we had a game go 9 innings.
It's been a while.
Especially the district tournament game.
You know, now that I think about it.
Chops it right to Cunningham. No. The throw is safe at second. Oh, they got a run down here. It's Shirley throws to Elmore, and there's the out. They got
lucky.
Really lucky. Really lucky.
We have seen some not so good base running.
Goodness gracious.
Now batting the first baseman, number 3, Micah
Mullenkamp next. Well, now the Lady-Scotties, they got 1 runner on. Top of the 9th inning. Here's Cunningham's pitch. It's upstairs.
Getting ready to have to clear the scoreboard, aren't we? And use it.
Yeah, have to go back to the.
It's going to have to go back to the first.
It only goes to 9 innings.
Yeah.
Most of them do. Swing and a miss by Mullenkamp.
I've seen some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Hmm. 1-1. Chops it right to Cunningham. The throw to second is there, and don't get a double play. But there's 2 down for the Lady-Scotties. And it will bring up for Glasgow now. It's Page to Haas.
She's hit a home run, struck out twice. No, it's Micah Mullenkamp, isn't it? No. Oh, that was her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mullenkamp's at first.
Right. Yep.
So DeHaas here at the plate.
She struck out twice, hit a home run, and walked.
And that one low. Adala does a good job stopping the ball.
Need to get this out. We'll get in here and.
Cunningham chops it right to Cunningham. That's an easy out.
Come all right back to her.
Yeah. Every one of them. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 7-7. Barren County and Glasgow. Back in a minute from the 15th.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Well, we We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Trojanettes and the Lady-Scotties tied at 7. Nora Shirley, followed by Briley Adala, then Shea Bogue. Well, no, we'll have a different one, won't we? After, somebody be batting for Shea Bogue. So Nora Shirley, then Briley Adala, and then I can't see who's.
I guess it'll be Lizzie.
Was it be Lizzie Smith after that?
I guess so. I don't
know how that.
I don't know how
not
that
sure
works.
how that is.
I can't figure that one out. But
anyway, Kerrigan Hagan still in the circle for Glasgow.
I always let Coach Murphy worry about the rules.
Here's Nora Shirley, and that pitch is going to be high from Hagan. Nobody has scored since the 5th inning.
It's crazy.
Glasgow scored 4 in the third and 3 in the
Barren
5th.
hasn't barreled one up in a long time.
No, scored 1 run in the first, 1 in the second, 4 in the third, and 1 in the 5th. Been goose eggs ever since.
Yep.
Counts 1-1 to Shirley.
And that's the Kerrigan's are getting a little tired now. Let me see how many pitches.
Yeah, I kind of wonder how many she's thrown today.
They're going to put in somebody to run for Nora, I would think.
Well, they haven't done it yet.
They haven't done it.
Now batting the catcher number 24.
We'll see what Briley Adala can do here. See if she can finish this game off.
She hits a gapper.
Pitch from Hagan. He is up.
I'll take Wednesday for Pat.
Shirley, first base, no outs here. Bottom of the ninth, tied at 7. Briley Adala, the batter, facing Kerrigan Hagan. Here's the pitch, and that's going to foul to the left.
We did we used to do a bat speed, and if you got to, college players, your bat speed was, you had to be 70 and above really to play D1. And Briley's bat speed was over 70. She has got some quick hands.
Allen County, Scottsville, Warren East. That's going to be a late game for them.
Yes, it is.
And that one's popped back. It's going to be fouled. Look out. A lot of people around.
A lot of people. She is up to 140 pitches.
140. I think she'd be getting a little tired.
Yeah, I'd say adrenaline is kicked in, though. Mm-hmm. She's young.
Eighth grader.
She's young.
Yep.
They play travel ball these days all day, and they go, and they can throw 300 pitches a day.
Pitch from Hagan. Out to left field, and it is going to, just foul. It went over the fence, too.
It was
just foul.
That couldn't have been 5 feet. We didn't have a good angle, but
just barely. That would have ended the game right there. So the count's 1-2 to Briley Adala. If she can hit it a little more to the right, just a little more to the right.
Yeah.
Hagan with a pitch. And that gets away, and Shirley heads to second.
That's a good job by Nora to read that. Now is the time to put somebody in maybe at second to run. I don't know. I would put your fastest player out there. I don't know.
Doesn't appear they're going to put anybody in.
He might be afraid, inexperience.
Yep. 2-2 pitch from Hagan.
He knows his team better than I do. Ooh, I thought that was it.
Yeah, just outside. 3-2. Adala, she's waiting for it. She wants it. Here's Hagan. And it's going to go past her and into left field. Here comes Shirley around third. She's headed home. The Trojanettes win it.
That was ugly.
Walk-off run by Nora Shirley. On the hit from Briley Adala.
Yep.
The Trojanettes survive. That's what we talked about earlier. Survive and advance. And by your just an itsy-bitsy little. That's all. 8-7.
Hard on the ground and made a play. That was one of the few we did. I'm going to add this up for Coach Mike and let him know
we're gonna,
on the postgame show.
Let's take a 2-minute break. Let's take a 2-minute break, guys, and we'll come back and start our postgame coverage here. The Trojanettes 8, the Lady-Scotties 7. Back in 2 minutes. This is the 15th District Softball Tournament on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
103. Advance to the championship game tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, and they'll face either Allen County, Scottsville, or Warren East. That game coming up here later tonight, and Coach John Myatt already making his way upstairs. And, Coach, we'll talk with him first before we go over the stats and other things.
Okay.
So we'll have a little extended post-game here tonight, because we'll probably hang around, watch Allen County, Warren East anyway. But, man, that's yeah. There comes Coach.
I know he's taking deep breaths.
A lot of them. A lot of deep breaths for Coach John Myatt, and we were taking deep breaths up here too. But, Coach, they always talk about it's a second season. It's a one-game sudden death. You survive and advance. You lose, you go home, and you survived and advanced.
Yeah. I tell you what, this game added 10 years on my life, I promise.
I'd say so.
But hats off to Glasgow and their pitcher, man. She kept us off balance and done exactly what she needed to do. We just we did not play clean ball at all. This is probably the worst outing that we've had since the first couple games that we had. I don't know. We come out flat. We made a lot of mistakes. But the hindsight is we got the win, and we're going to have to regroup. And obviously, it's going to be a big game tomorrow, whoever that may be. But we cannot play like we did today.
Well, you know, you beat teams like Glasgow 10-0, 15-0. You've won 21 in a row, now 22 in a row. 12 of those 13 were shutouts, actually, in the last few games, and even last year, 15-0 and 3, 9-0. And was it a game that we just kind of overlooked a little bit?
You know, I preached that to our girls for 2 weeks. We cannot overlook anybody, and you definitely can't overlook a team that's 2 minutes from you, because they want that win just as bad as you do.
Yeah.
And
they have been playing better as of late too.
They have. They've played some close games and had some opportunities to win games. And I told our girls coming into this one that we had to play clean, and we could not let them get their momentum going. And things like this will happen, and it happened tonight. That big home run that the Hawks hit, that was a game changer for them. They got their confidence up. Hats off to her. She hit that one. But I mean, overall, we have got to play a better ball. We've got to be clean. We swung a lot of pitches out of zone tonight. We typically don't do that. And I think that is the fact that we come in, and I think our girls did kind of overlook them. And I told them up front, that cannot be one thing that we do tonight. We have to play clean ball, and we definitely didn't do that.
I think 20 out of 24, Coach Sutherland was counting that up. 20 out of 24 were pop-ups.
Yeah, I believe it. I've seen a lot of them. But fortunate to get that. I mean, considering that we took that win there that late in the game, I mean, we didn't lay down, and we come back and got that W. But we did not do a good job defensively or swinging the bat tonight. Shay threw it well. She wasn't as sharp as she has been.
Yeah.
The sharpest that we had her was against Allen County, and she was lights out. So hopefully we got through this little hiccup that we had tonight.
And there's always a lot of pressure on you when you go to the first game of the district tournament. Lots of pressure, lots of stress.
100%.
Yeah.
It's one of them situations, Glasgow had nothing to lose. It was come and take that W from us, and they did everything in their power to do that. We just can't say we got lucky. We just grinded that game out. So, but again, it's win or go home, and I told our girls that at the beginning, and I told them there about the fourth inning. It's time for us to step up and do what we know we can do. We just had a lot of mistakes tonight.
Well, 1-0 in the second season. You get your 20th win overall.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
And, the special thing about it, you go to the championship game tomorrow night, weather permitting, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're talking about some rain and storms moving in tomorrow. I don't know. But then you also earn a berth in next week's 4th region tournament. That's also big for you.
Yeah, that's the ultimate goal is to always get to that. But we'd like to make some noise there as well. We just, like I said, we've got to clean it up.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, if the weather permits us.
Thank you.
All right, Coach John Myatt, the Trojanettes, they win it 8-7 over the Glasgow Lady-Scotties in 9 innings here tonight in Game 1 of the 15th District Softball Tournament. And we'll come back in 2 minutes. We'll go over the stats and close out our broadcast here tonight from Glasgow High. Back in 2 minutes. This is the 15th District Softball Tournament, WCLU 104.7 FM.